Hi, my name is Robert, and today we're going to have a two-part tutorial. The first part is going to be in Photoshop CS4 Extended, and the second part is going to be in Flash CS4 Professional. But you can use also previous version of Photoshop or Flash to achieve this. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to extract from this image here the baseboard, and then convert it to a PNG file, and then import it into Flash CS4, and then we're going to assign different colors to the extracted keyboard, to the extracted baseboard, and then with buttons we are going to communicate and change the color practically to the baseboard with the through buttons. Anyway, so let us get started. First of all, this image here, as you can see here, is it's in a gray mode. To adjust that one, we have to go to Image, Mode, RGB color, and now it's, as you can see, it's RGB. The next thing is we have to unlock this layer. To unlock this layer, just if a layer is locked, just double click it, and this pop-up menu will come, and we can name this one now original, and press OK. And now we have to duplicate this layer by click on the layer, select it, and drag it down to the make new layer icon. Now the original one here we can make invisible, we don't need it at the moment. And on the original now, what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in a little bit here. As you can see, I got open my navigator, and by pressing these two small triangles here is to zoom in, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, so 300, that's pretty good, so I can see where I'm going to put my guides. The next thing is if you don't have your rulers open, just go here under the view and see it where it says ruler, just click on it or press Ctrl R and make sure they are on. So then the next thing is going to do, we're going to take some guides. So we put the guides around, which will make it easier to the area that we're going to extract. And this is a simple case in this image, because we have more or less just straight lines. So let us start to pull out his guides here. I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put one on the bottom here, I'm going to put one on the side here, another one on the side here, one in that corner down here, another one on this corner here, another one on this corner here, and another one on this corner down here. And then we're going to drag one out here in the center. Okay, so now that our guides are set, what we're going to do is we are going to use the polygon tool to practically trace around the baseboard and then extracting it. So make sure your polygon lasso tool is selected, like it's mine. It's this one here in the center. Okay, and let's go start it. So if you move over to the guides, you can see that your cursor will change to a reddish color, and that means that you are right in the center of the guide. So just click the button and keep dragging, and it will snap actually to the points of the guides where we set. Okay, let me do this one again. As you can see, that's pretty easy to do. Another one up here, put another one up here, and then we close it down here. Okay, now we have a selection. Now if we go under Edit, Copy, and then we select Make a New Layer by going down here to the New Layer icon, and under the edit menu again, and let's do a paste. And that now, as you can see, he has extracted this part. And this and we can now export this part here as a PNG. So to do that is we have to click here on, we're going to make 2 copies of this in PNG files. The first one is going to be like with transparency. The second one is going to be just a solid one. So if you could go over this small icon here of the extracted image, and you press the Control key and click with your mouse, you make the selection again. Then go under Edit, Copy, then go under File, New, and we call this one transparent, and press OK. And now he opens a new file. It's got the same dimension as the extracted image we had as from our selection. Let us add a new layer here. Then hide the background layer, because we don't want this. We just want to have the plain. We just want to have the transparency here. And then go under Edit menu and paste. And now you have pasted your image in here. The next thing we have to do is to go here under the fill, and move the fill down to about, I would say maybe like 39 to 40%, and that's all what you have to do. So then what we're going to do is go under File, Save As, and we're going to save this one as a PNG file. I put it here on my desktop, and just save it. Keep the on the options here, on the PNG options, just keep the default and press OK. Now go back to your previous file where you extracted the baseboard, and let's do another copy. Edit, Copy, which is already selected from the previous one, and then go again, File, New, and name this one solid, and press OK. New file now is open, solid. We do the same thing. We insert a new layer, hide the background layer, edit, paste, and this one now we're just going to save as a file, as like this. We're not going to make any adjustments, and we save this one also as a PNG. I saved this one already. Let me go here as a PNG. I saved this one already before, so I'm going to do save, OK, I replace it, make OK, and that's it. And that's all what you need to do here in Photoshop. So in our in the part 2, we're going to import the image again, and these 2 elements we just created here in Photoshop, and we're going to assign some colors and buttons and some action script to make changes on the baseboard itself. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you later.